Hi, here I am. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, how's everyone doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I saw Spoonie. I saw Rowan, Corto. Hi, Brune. Hi, Blood Type. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Ooh. I'm okay. I've been feeling a little, I wouldn't want to say under the weather because I just, knock on wood, I just got not sick. I don't want to be sick again. But how about burnt out? How would I say that? I've been feeling a little bit burnt out, but I'm happy to be on stream with everybody today. Happy to get this going. How has everyone else been doing? I'm glad it's Friday. How are y'all feeling about it? You also have knock on wood? Yes, we do. Yeah. I learned in my English classes I've been teaching that in Spanish it's touch wood, which I didn't know. Hello, Heliani. Hi, Shri. Hi, Reddy. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Duck. How's everyone doing? I've been so tired. Yeah. Thought it was a Catholic thing. Oh, I thought it was about fairies. I was always taught that there's fairies that live in the wood that listen to you. And you have to disturb them so that they don't make the thing you said not true or something. That's what I thought it was. Hello, Ingrid. Welcome. Relaxing energy for everyone. Thank you, Doc. Ready for the slowness of autumn? That sounds right, yeah. Been telling people to watch over the garden wall. Fairies can live inside your wall. It's true. I went out on an errand yesterday. And I got so overwhelmed by a simple errand that I had to lay down and I fell asleep for 2 hours. So that's, you're like, how are you doing? And I'm like realizing I'm under socialized. Hi, Mara. It's good to see you. Hello, Willybug. How's everyone doing? So let's see. I've got everything set up. People are getting their questions into the bot. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. And I think that we're ready to go. I know Brune already tipped. Thank you so much, Brune. So Brune will be going first today. But they said something about coming back. And I'm like, wait, did you go somewhere? So gonna wait a second for Brune to be here. Gonna yap. It's so hot around here. I feel like a vampire. Only show up near morning or until dawn. Yeah. Understandable. Updates and check-in. I love that, Mara. That's perfect. Anybody have any weekend plans? Duck sounds like is going to be staying home. Ooh, that's a really fun question, Corto. I want to know more about that. Hello, Doji. Hi. Let's see. My soul is pranked or some war criminals that love me. Your walls? Or what? Did my question go in or did the bot swallow it? Oh, I didn't see you type a question. Let me check if you're in the hat. Willybug. I didn't see you type one. You're not in here. Not yet. Fantastic plan, Toji. Fantastic plan. I wonder what my weekend plan is. I've been invited somewhere that I desperately want to go, and I think that burnout is keeping me from going. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. There we go, Willybug. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got plenty of people in the hat. Hello, Brune. There you are. Is the new deck ready? No, but I promise I have actually been working on it. I am not just ignoring it. So I'm going to try something out. And because Brune is here, we're going to see if it works. And if not, there's no harm. But I have seen if this will work. No. Did it work? GameCube? No. Okay, it didn't work. That's fine, I guess. Let's see. Chat. Can we try a different? Of course we can. Of course we can. Any deck in particular that you would like, other than the new one? So I'll pull you up this way. And I'm actually gonna... Oh, I have to be on YouTube for doing this? Understandable. Next. And then... to do... Enter doesn't work? Question mark? There we go. Can you do this? You copy them? Yes, I can. Yes, I can do that. Same art and symbols. Let's pull these out. We'll do the Clow cards first. Very exciting. I don't usually get to do the Clow card. And let's see. What is your question, Brune? Did Lynn see the art that I sent? No, I don't know. I don't know, and I forgot to ask last night. We basically had dinner and went straight to bed. How is your connection with your bestie? Let's see if we can't. Always keep thinking you're a bot. Oh, because Brute. Yeah, makes sense. Checks out. The voice, the twin, and the song. So 2 different cards about singing. The voice and the song. And then we have the twin here. For me, when I read this, the twin has to do with, like, it's okay to be more than one person at once. Which is often, I talked about it last time, often people worry about being their true self. When reality is that you have, like, so many different facets of yourself, and your true self can't be seen all at once. That has to do with the twin, right? When you're reading it, could you show me the decks you have? Would like to choose. I have so many. I have so many, and I accidentally deleted my deck function. So let me give you Neocities, this one. Go ahead and look through that, Mara. You can see my decks. Hello, Luis. Hello, hello. Welcome in. And then Bruin had a question about if I get one long reading for 60 minutes, do I pay double when I check out, or do I get 2 separate commissions? Paying double should be fine. Okay, go shower, Spoonie. Go get clean. Go get scrubby. So we have the twin here, and then we have 2 cards about singing, which I find quite interesting. You have 2 different voices in your head. They're both you. The voice, the song, both of the voices in your head are you. You're wondering which one's the true me. You don't need to wonder about that. Sometimes different parts of us have different things to say, and sometimes they're even conflicting. And that's all right. That's natural. That's human. It isn't which one should I listen to. The answer is how can I make both of them happy? Even if they're conflicting, how do you make both of them happy? Or, even better, like, what is the reason that they want to help me? Right? All of the voices in your head, they're all, I say that like we do. I do, at least, have a lot of different voices in my head. All of them are trying to protect us, to keep us safe, to make us happy, because all of them are a part of us. And even when we have conflicting voices in our head, conflicting stories, conflicting emotions, wants, needs, they're all still us. What are they trying to protect us from? How are they trying to protect us? Things like that. What would that mean when it comes to the connection? To me, it sounds like they're not answering you about the connection. They're specifically trying to get into your head about what you think about the connection. What's the dialogue that's been going on in your brain, right? And now analyze what's going on in there, right? They want to talk about that first. They want to talk about that part first. And it's a strong, strong message. Cheap copy. No. I've been working with this one for just as long as the cats. The watery. And the arrow. Oh, okay, interesting. You don't see the whole truth. There's something you don't see about the whole truth. You know how when you're underwater, everything like wiggles? Everything's wiggly. Or if you put a glass of water in front of a cat, like their whole face changes, right? What truth? The truth of the situation. The truth of the connection. The truth of your emotions, your bestie's emotions, the situation, the whole thing. It's warped, like how you see things underwater, or how a glass of water warps the light that goes through it. That doesn't mean you don't see a lot, or you don't see what you can, but you don't see everything. The water, it's distorting things. The arrow, if you shoot an arrow underwater, your aim is going to be terrible. You know that meme of like the girl who's like sitting in the water and like her top half is over here and her bottom half is over here, right? It's like if you put an arrow in there, you would miss her. That's the vibe I'm getting with this one. There's something you're not quite seeing. I know my side of the truth, so I don't know why they would bring that up, since they know I can't see her truth. No, I know. But there's some kind of importance in sitting with that, in sitting that you with not being able to know her truth. There's some kind of importance with sitting with your different voices in your head. They're actively avoiding your question. The shot, again. Arrow, shot. They're actively avoiding your question. There's something else you need to face first. Cards usually do this when the answer isn't what you need. it's what you want, that you need something else. Can I get like one more? Can we actually look at the question, please? Thank you for the information. Thank you for telling us what needed to be said. But may I have one look here at the vibe? Oh, okay. Hold on. I said vibe. And watery flashed back up in there. The vibe. Watery. The shot again. Why not just give the... I know the illusion card is in here. Why not just the illusion card? The power. What do I have that allows me to stand out from the crowd? Shoot, I did! I did ask you to ask it again. Thank you. Could you put it in one more time without the dash so that the bot can pick it up? Moderate the shot, the power. Why? Okay. They don't want to answer. They just straight up don't want to answer. The rain. Like they keep talking. Water. Water, water, arrow. Clouded. That image of like... of it not being what you actually see. I understand what you're saying. I just don't see what they're trying to tell me. Like if they say I'm not seeing the truth, then they should give more details. Like I've worked on myself enough to know what I am and who I am. True, right? But there is something about it that I keep coming back to, which is like your brain. How did you point it? Because that's what got to me. You said I already accepted that. That message, I already accepted that. And immediately, like, I got, like, it's one thing to accept it with your head, with your logic, with your soul, with your brain. And it's another thing to have your body accept it, right? There's something here where you think that you're completely healed through this because the logical part of you is, but the rest of you is still lagging behind because healing, you're going so fast. You're going so fast. Sometimes things just can't go that fast, right? There's something about that is like spirit keeps pushing back. Every time you say it, I accepted it fully. Spirit keeps telling me to push back on you. Keeps telling me to say, have you? Have you? Have you? Right? Hello, Nick. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Yes, we're playing with the cloud cards for a minute. Nick says you can't out-logic emotions. You must let the body process it in solitude where your body knows it's safe. Yeah, it's hard, right? Oh, Brune! Thank you. Clearly, Brune has a second question. We won't use the cats. But I'm interested to see what he has in mind. Same thing from Marigold. Yes. Same thing from Marigold. Hello, Cherry. Does Bridget usually have hair that is sort of floaty and gold? I've seen the deity in my vision grabbing pieces of her hair and saying she would put some here into this human and like a little in the other. Oh. Interesting. I don't know. Admittedly, I don't know much about Bridget. Other than I'm pretty sure she has a strong connection to children because hers were taken away. I don't know. I don't know. Clear dream of me sitting in her apartment, but he goes and laughing. That's sweet. Let's see what we got. Okay. Connection. Emperor. Two of Wands reversed. Hello, Emily. Maybe your tarot can help identify. I can try it out for sure. Corto! Thank you so much. Page of Rings. 9 of Swords. Again, we have that body emotion, badness coming through in 9 of Swords. Haven't seen that ever. Page of Rings and Emperor. 2 of Wands reversed. The connection is not there yet. Not yet. What I'm seeing with 2 of Wands reversed is like 2 different levels. We see that with Emperor, and we see it with Page of Rings. Page being at the bottom. Emperor being even above a king, right? There's that distance. Connection isn't there yet. That doesn't mean it can never be there. And we have 9 of Swords, which is all about anxiety, OCD, depression, stuff that affects our mental well-being into overdrive, right? Can't bump Corto, they're on Twitch. Yes, Corto is on Twitch. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you. My stomach hurts so bad, and it's been like 2 days now. Does it mean that only one of us got into their energy and now have to wait for her to reach it? Yeah, that is an ongoing theme in your readings. Has been that you're getting to where you need to be very quickly and she needs time to do it. Absolutely. You did both come out as like people, so it's an ad. I can't tell how long it is. It is 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Hopefully you can still hear me. Rude. Not telling you the ad duration. But yeah, I would say always agency choice is power. Yeah. Yes, Nick, it is. So I would say give that some more time. How do we connect the 2 readings? Definitely with that 9 of Swords. Oh, I think I shuffled it. It might be gone. The 9 of Swords with the Cloud card reading. There is still emotion in your body. There is still emotion in your body that needs processed. I don't know how I can like state that enough. I know You have been working so much, and I am proud, and you should be proud because it is like disgustingly fast how quick you're going. But your body simply we're not built to move that quickly with healing. As human beings with meat and flesh and blood are not built to move that quickly with healing. And so your soul and your brain are in one place, your body is going to be in another, and it needs help. That's what I am hearing from the Clow, and that's what I'm hearing from the Nine of Swords. The other parts of the Marigold reading, I am disgustingly, it sounds harsh. I mean it as a compliment, right? Because, I mean, I say disgustingly fast as a compliment. I didn't mean it as harshness, because you really honestly should be proud of what you're doing. You should be proud of how fast you're going, because it is impressive. And it is beautiful, right? But on the other hand, your body cannot keep up, right? So take some kind of journey, because you've already managed to take such a gorgeous journey with your mind and your soul. You need to take some kind of journey with your body about this, right? I've just gotten up and will not be admitting what time it is. Yandere, hello. Welcome, welcome. Corto says, gosh, that's so relatable. Unfortunately, it's a human experience. I kind of expect everybody to relate to it. It's a human experience. It is not uniquely Brune's at all. And sorry, I didn't mean disgustingly fast as an insult. It really is amazing how quickly you're going. As far as the rest of the Marigold's reading, I would say that as, yeah, you being the Emperor have done this much work on yourself. And she still needs time to go through it all, right? Where do you begin to finally connect with our one selves? It's so confusing. It's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work that I honestly don't know a whole bunch about. I kind of just vibe through it. And try and trust my body. My healing journey lately has been about, and by lately I mean like the last 2 years or so, has been about finding how to take care of myself, finding how to trust my body's signals, how to listen to the body. So I haven't even started with my brain yet, not really. You know, I'm wondering about that journey with my body. Like, I know I'm good. There isn't really a way for me to test my body and check reactions. Relating to feelings only she brought up. No, it's messy. It's gonna be messy. Yeah, and you've already figured that out, Brune. So I'm going to move on real quick to Corto, just because we've been yapping about Brune for a hot second now. So I'm going to, I think I bumped Corto. I don't remember. We're gonna pull up Corto. I did not bump Corto. Thank you for telling me. And we're gonna go ahead and pull them up. And I'll check over on Kofi, but just in case you didn't put it there, Corto, what was your question? Just thank you. Okay. Yeah, what was your question? Nick says, a soul dwells within a sound mind, a sound body, frequency, vibration, and harmony. Literally audio. Becoming more and more threatening. Oh, I don't know if threatening was the vibe I was going for. Hi, Cookie. It's good to see you. Of course, Brune, you're welcome. Sorry it wasn't the answer you wanted. Hi, Lisa, hello. How are you doing today? Happy Friday. You don't know anymore? What do you mean you don't know anymore? We've been talking too deep. Is art history the best choice for me? Good. Okay. I remember that now. Bunny with a knife, I will read your future. Is art history the best choice for Corto? Is it possible to know what my inclinations are? We can do that as like your second question if you want. You paid for 2. A dose of aggressive compassion. Let me read you! Mara, not yet, Mara, no. Not yet. The abyss calls, it's true. Scold the spirits tonight before because I asked them nicely to be clear, but they're playing mind games. Oh man. Yeah! $5 gets you a second question. So you tipped, so you get to go first, and then you also get a second question. So we can ask, is... Oh, thank you so much, Corto. That means a lot to me. So we'll go for, is art history a good choice? 6 of Swords reversed. I'll ask a different question on the second. Yes. Ace of Rings, also reversed, so we might be turning this over if it... And 5 of Cups. Okay. 6 of Swords reversed, Ace of Rings reversed, 5 of Cups. Interesting. 5 of Cups to me here would sense some regret. There would be some sadness associated with it. It sounds like maybe your Ace of Rings reversed would be like, uh-oh, I got into a field where it doesn't pay enough. Or 6 of Swords reversed, like, I thought this would, like, get me traveling. I thought maybe I would go travel to paintings, maybe do I think you said something about restorations. Maybe you thought you would be traveling to do restorations and you end up not doing that. Look into what I failed uni before because of my ego. Oh no! Rune, thank you! And wasn't patient. Get me? Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Not done with the cards. Thank you, Brune. Hi, Bloba. It's good to see you. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't enjoy this, but it does seem like with art history, you might be disappointed with the amount of money that you make, and you might be disappointed about not traveling as much as you wanted to. Because you would think, like, especially if you're doing restorations or something, right? I wanted quick results and thought talent was enough, so I go back to uni with a lot of shame. No, because you've learned. Don't go back with shame because you've learned. You literally just explained to me what happened very emotionally intelligently, very like saying, hey, I messed up and I left and now I'm going back. There's no need for shame anymore because you've already done the work of figuring out what was wrong and identifying it. Lisa, thank you. So we'll get everybody bumped. Don't worry about it. But let me get first Corto's second question. You have like a follow-up, or if you have just like a completely different question, either one is fine. But I don't think you need to feel shame about that. It sounds like you've already worked through it. And in that case, you should feel pride. If you have talent, then what you need next is experience. Does Twitch bits count towards the birthday goal thing? Not towards the birthday goal because it counts everything on Ko-fi. But Twitch does count towards like bumping your question or getting a second question, things like that. But everything like shop orders, commission orders, or donations over on Ko-fi count towards the birthday things. So if you want to buy yourself a little coloring book, perhaps you could go do that over there if you want. Can I get a personal reading? Yes, you may. Yes, you may. So just a general... Am I wanderer or farmer, judge, that kind of thing. Oh, interesting. That's an echo. That's an echo from Bruins. Hello, Duck. Or nope, I already said hello to Duck. What's your archetype? That's the word for it. High Priestess. Spirits being dodgy today? With Brune, yes. Empress. High Priestess reversed. Empress. And one more, please. Hermit. 8 of Swords reversed. Reversed. Getting out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. I can feel that feminine energy, absolutely. I was gonna say, like, you feel like... What's her name? The... Cassidy? Cassidy? Is that her name? The Oracle Cassidy? The Oracle that doesn't... Bloba! Thank you, oh my gosh! Thank you. We'll get you pumped too. Hi Chrissy, welcome in. The Oracle who was cursed to, like, be right all the time, but no one would listen to her. This is kind of resonating, but it's a little bit different for you. Cassandra, thank you. I'm thinking of Cassandra. It's a little bit different from you, but very similar to Cassandra. I'm seeing, like, you are... almost cursed to, like, I don't think it's cursed, right? You're just currently at a point where you don't believe yourself. Like, everyone else around you seems to be like, oh, you know things. And I'm going to pay attention to your opinion, and I'm going to pay attention to what you think and, like, how your brain works, because I'm noticing, Corto, you are good at thinking. You're good at predicting things. You're good at XYZ. And you are. People look up to you, but you're, like, stuck in your own head about it. You're like, no, I can't possibly be right. No, that can't be right. 8 of Swords reversed. You're getting out of there. You're getting out of that space. But definitely like a prophet is the vibe I'm getting. A prophet. Alone or with your small group of friends. On a hill, and people come to you for advice because you just know things. And right now you're doubting yourself out of that, but soon you're not going to doubt yourself anymore. Part of me doesn't want that person to win out of selfishness and toxic. Oh, what person? You yourself? You don't want yourself to win? No. No. That's what you have to get out of your own head about. You want to let yourself win. Is an X. Interesting. How did that come up? How did your X come up? What made you think of that? Because I didn't say anything about another person. I said people in general come to you because you know things. I didn't talk about an X. I know things. I know how much I don't know, you know. Yeah, Nick, I get it. Revenge. Yikes. Corto, for your archetype, I'm definitely seeing prophet or oracle. No, it's all right. Don't worry. Hi, Lady Eshi. Welcome. I know it's bad. That's all right. There's that second guessing yourself. You'll get through that. That 8 of Swords was reversed. You'll get through it. It'll be all right. Black Cat, who's next? Good question. You're very, very, very welcome, Corto. I have a few different people to get through. It looks like we have Brune, we have Lisa, and we have... I might need help with this one in just a second. Bloba. Okay, let me go ahead and bump everybody in order so that I don't forget this now. We're gonna blump. Bloba, and I'm doing it in reverse order for a reason. We're gonna bump Lisa, and we're going to bump Brune. Hello, Harry. Welcome. Hi, Steph. It's good to see you. So I'll pull up Brune, who has one more question to ask. What is the next question you wanted to ask, Brune? It rained last night, Nick. I'm so glad. No, it's okay. I got it. I got it, blood type. Thank you. Pick a deck I feel called for. That's gonna be Hush. Black Cat, 4th or 5th. Readings are random. You're so lost. It's alright. Okay. Let me go ahead and explain stuff for anybody right now. Just a quick PSA. So we have 2 rules in here. First one, be kind. And second one is everybody gets a free tarot reading, but they are randomly pulled. The questions must be about yourself or about a spirit. They cannot be about someone else, how they think, feel, or will act. Once you think of a question, you can put it into chat with "my question is," and then your question. Bot will grab it, put it into the hat. I draw randomly from the hat unless someone donates. If you donate, you get pulled right away. And then if you donate $5, you get 2 questions. Or you get another question, I guess is the best way to say it. So right now we're on Brune, who gave a donation. Thank you. Do I type it now? Yeah, you can type it at any time once you figure it out. Just "my question is," and then your question. Just make sure you see the bot say that it got you. So, Brune, what was your next one? I don't think I saw it if you said it. Coffee is life. Drink water with your coffee. Big mood. Pick a deck you feel called for. Definitely Hush. I picked Hush. Can I ask the spirit guide to give me a clear message? Yeah, but you might want to ask a clear message about what? Otherwise, you're going to get a clear message about like something they want to talk to you about, and it might be the same thing we already got for you. Just because someone is a hermit doesn't mean they can't be married or have children. No, it does not mean that at all. It means that you need to spend time inside your mind. Maybe it means you're an introvert. Maybe it means that you need to, especially since you got the hermit and you got the high priestess. To me, that just means that you need to talk to yourself a lot more than other people do, right? Okay, a clear message about the connection. There we go, Harry. Thank you. Between me and Danny, my best friend. Perfect. Mystery, hello. 7 of Cups reversed, Page of Cups reversed, Page of Wands, King of Coins reversed. So it's not that old meaning of living in a cave and all. No, the cave is your brain. The cave with the hermit is your brain. It just means you need to be in there with yourself often. Maybe you need alone time. You're not going to be alone. Having these two both come out, it's like you're lost. There's a fantasy here. You're lost in fantasy. Oh, okay. So the connection between you and your friend, you're both thinking about each other, but you're both like thinking about the fantasy version of each other, if that makes sense. Not necessarily as in like, oh, bad, don't think of someone how they're not. That's not what I mean. I mean like, it's impossible not to. Like, she's thinking about the you that is in her head. You're thinking about the her that is in your head. There's literally like no other way to think about another person, but the cards want to bring that up to point it out, to make it obvious. That does mean you're both thinking about each other. And yes, nostalgia, Page of Wands, is absolutely part of it. Okay? Page of Cups here does warn about this wasp. There's nostalgia. There's like daydreaming is 7 of Cups. But again, there's that watery, right? That mirage. It's not quite real. It's the dream. There's no blame in that. You just need to know that in your head. But you're both thinking about each other. Absolutely. 7 keeps coming up today. Yeah, I guess it does. So is that clearer, Brune? Is that more helpful? I had good vibes, fun. You can ping me if my questions arise. Of course, Nick. Of course. We'll ping you. Someone might ping you in the Discord. I know people are doing that for people who missed their questions and are in the Discord, which is so kind, and I love that. Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups in one sitting. Ooh, that's not too bad. Naima, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Lisa. Yes. That's the message. Yes, you're both thinking about each other. Absolutely. That is the message. It comes tied into that watery message that the cloud gave. But at the end of the day, you're both thinking about each other. So Lisa's up next. And Lisa tipped $5. Thank you so much. So Lisa gets to ask 2 questions. What are your questions? Hello, Vasa. Hello, hello. Yeah, if anyone's interested in private readings, those are over in the Ko-fi under the commission page. You can ask any old question you want and don't have to worry about other people in chat listening in. You can also ask about other people in the commissions. And then Lynn also does birth chart readings that are over there, as well as some other fun stuff. Lisa's questions. Are my ancestors sending me signs or sending me shade because I keep ignoring the signs they already sent? Oh no! Was your name called? Not yet, Spoonie, not yet. How much are they? Depends on which one you grab, but the tarot questions start at 25. And good question. I don't remember how much the Astro ones are. I think the Astro readings are $50. I don't remember. Those are Lynn's job. Oh, Lisa's already in. Lisa paid. She was just letting me know her questions again. 50. Thank you, Brune. It is 50. So, are the ancestors sending signs, or are they sending shade because you are ignoring the signs? Second question will depend on the first one. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you, Brune. Yeah, $5 for a little bibliomancy from Lynn. 20 or 35 for a personal tarot reading, depending on what you want to ask. And 50 for an astrology chart. Thank you. I should have those memorized, but I don't. So we have 5 of Cups. We have Queen of Coins reversed. And can I get one more for Lisa, please? It's okay, I do. Thank you, Brune. Queen of Swords. Oh, okay, Lisa. Yeah, they're sending shade. They're sending shade. There's this regret. Queen of Coins reversed. A obliviousness, unfortunately. But then we have Queen of Wands. They're kind of telling you, like, you already know something. You already know something. And she's not reversed. So perhaps you do accept it, but you haven't acted on it yet. You already know the signs. And yeah, they're sending you some shade, unfortunately. What if I want a year reading? Oh, I need to put those back up. Yeah, if you're interested in a year reading where I draw 12 cards, one for each month of the year for you. I don't remember how much that was. I need to go look at my notes. But yeah, I need to turn that back on. Usually people get those in like December. I have a lot of fun doing them. I write out for like what each card would mean for each month. I've had a lot of people tell me that they're very accurate. The ones I've done for myself or Lynn, they are also apparently very accurate. I don't really know. Maybe they can clarify it for me. Ooh, okay. Interested in getting that? Okay, I'll turn it back on then. I had it turned off for a while. Just because I didn't think anyone would want to get that in June. Usually people go for it in December, like I said, but we're getting towards the end of the year, right? They were 120. Okay. $10 a month. And that one comes with like a whole write-up of what each one was and like how they move into each other, stuff like that. Hangman reverse. Ooh, it's like, I got the image, and Lisa, I don't know if this means something particular to you, but I got the image of, like, opening your hand like you were digging through the dirt, and you have a handful of dirt, and you open it up, and there's something there. There's like a charm, like, where is it? Do I have a charm here? It's like there was a charm, like a big one though. I guess you, maybe like this size, in your hand, and it's dirty, but the dirt falls away and you can see the charm clearly. That was such a weird image to get, Lisa. I wonder if that means anything to you. I feel like I'm in a fog about life right now. It feels like everything I do is wrong. Let's try and have your second reading be about, like, what is this message? Can you please be very clear, spirits? What is this message Lisa needs to know? What have you been telling? What have you been telling Lisa? We need it repeated, please. Because Lisa is lost. Lisa is in a haze, and Lisa desperately would like some help. Wish you streamed on Saturdays too. Saturdays are the only day I don't stream, so right now that's gonna be a big no from me, dog. But I am considering. Right now I'm kind of going through a bit of a burnout phase. But once I get everything under control, I'm considering some more slots for streams. But I need to get my head on my shoulders first. So what's going on with Lisa? Hello, Pleiades. It's good to see you. Anika, hi. It's good to see you. One Saturday a month or something like that. That makes sense, yeah. Cucumber! Thank you. That was mute. Oh, okay. So we'll go ahead. Get you bumped real quick. Just a second. Three of coins. The sun. Thank you, Duck. Cucumber is Black Cat over on Twitch. I'll be able to get that done. Musical Garden, hello. So we have 3 of coins, the sun, Page of Cups. I need a week off at least. I can't though. I can't though. I'm working on it. Twitch is very active today, yes. Lisa, the message I'm getting here, I expected something much more intricate. I expected something much more strange, right? But instead, what I'm getting here is just like socialization. I'm getting family. Traditionally, 3 of Cups I would read as like coworkers even. Right now I'm just bumping a Cucumber real quick so I don't forget. There we go. Make a new goal of what you would make in a week and then make that a week off. Okay, maybe, yeah. I'm getting like spending time with your family, spending time with your close ones, spending time and talking to the people who you need to talk to, your deep friends. There's just a sense of like camaraderie that you need, a sense of connection that you need. You said you feel like you're floating, like you're lost. Maybe you need more interactions with people that really matter to you, that really are important in order to anchor yourself a bit more. Not coworkers, okay. That's fine. Need to stop being a hermit. It's like, especially when I saw this, like I said, it's usually coworkers, but I saw this and I saw family. So don't worry too much about your coworkers. But definitely socialization. Definitely stop being a hermit. Unfortunately, you need to anchor yourself with some quality time with quality people, okay? So hopefully that is actionable advice that you can take, Lisa, that will really help you out. So that the spirits stop throwing you any kind of shade, right? You deserve to have everything. I need to heed this lesson as well. We're Twitch maxing. Thank you, Doc. So let's see. Up next, real quick, let me check that the bot did its job correctly. Up next is Bloba with 2 questions. A snack. Good job, blood type. You're so welcome, Lisa. You're so welcome. Yeah, Bloba, you tipped 500 bits. So you get bumped up and... No, it's not new. It's not new. $5 gets you an extra question. Ask about my married life? Okay. Where's Lynn? Lynn is in class right now. Lynn's teaching some English right now. Let me go ahead and pull Marigold. Marigold is best with love life stuff. I wanted to know how my life will be after I migrate. I love how you say it like you're a bird. So how's married life for Bloba? Forsaken, welcome. Good question. 8 of Rings. Exile for Yandere execution. No. Kind of nervous about moving to literally another continent. It's a big thing. I did that a year, almost 2 years ago now, 1.5 years, and it was a lot. It's still a lot. It's still so much. But it is worth it. For just even the life experience alone, it's so worth it. I'd be looking forward to the weather. Ooh. Can I get one more about this for Bloba? Oh man. That does suck. That does suck. Ooh, black tea. Sounds yummy. Oh, that's an echo. Hello, Humongous. We're doing okay. How are you? One more for Bloba, please. Yeah, I bet it would be. You don't have to dox yourself too bad. You don't have to give me specifics, but generally, where are you moving to? Narnia. Nice. Singapore to Norway? That's a huge move. Oh my gosh. Page of Rings reversed, 8 of Rings. Hermit. I think it will kind of feel like Narnia, right? We got the Hermit card. 8 of Rings is a good sign, right? Page of Rings reversed, Hermit. It's gonna be lonely. Unfortunately. Hermit here, you are gonna be lonely for a minute. And I can tell you that already, just from personal experience. It's hard. Moving that far, pending Hermit life, it's true. But 8 of Rings, you're making the most of it in a huge way. 8 of Rings usually has to do with being an expert in something, finding your life passion, finding a job that's perfect for you, you say, as you say, pursuing my master's degree. This is a great place to get a master's degree for you. You'll be lonely, but the master's degree is like, school is going to be your lifeline and your blood. It'll be so good for you. Page of Rings reversed. Can you tell me some more about Page of Rings reversed? And what does it have to do with, like, married life? Making me use Norwegian in our life. I want to learn Norwegian so bad, but I'm currently learning Spanish and I hate learning languages. And I want to learn, Norwegian. I want to learn Japanese. I want to finish learning Spanish. But also I hate learning languages. Hierophant. Ten of Wands reversed. Beware. Okay, so this is a good thing. Beware having your spouse be like the only person you talk to. And this is not coming from just the cards. This is also coming from me, someone who is in another continent and currently speaking to majority only my spouse and like going insane because of it. So be aware that that could be a big problem, right? I'm scared to get clingy. Clingy is not the problem. Clingy can actually help because you do need that connection, right? Like they mind it. I don't think they were like, bring it. No, that's not the problem. The problem is not how much you love your partner or how clingy you are. The problem is not having anyone else, right? You need to have other people too, right? Try really hard to make friends with people in your program, with your neighbors, with, I don't know, literally anyone. That was so hard, right? For me, making friends has been the hardest part. And if you start early and really try, I think it's going to be a big blessing. Don't end up like me. Don't end up like me. I can't hang with her anymore. It's so hard. Yeah, I left a lot of my friends. And it sucks being only able to talk on like Discord or something, but so then Bloba, what is your second question, Bloba? You tipped 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Means you get another question. I was hoping when I pursue master it would be easier to make friends. Yeah, if you can make friends with other people in your class or in your program, I think that will be a lifeline to you, right? The first question is married life, or is it how my life is in Norway? I asked married life and it kind of just gave me how your life is in Norway instead. So I can ask more specifically about like how your relationship will go if you want. Did I already have my B-Day? No, my birthday is in September. Me and Lynn's birthday are 1 day apart, and we want to have a little bit of a celebration. I think we'll be doing a birthday stream, but not like on our actual birthdays. But I still need to set all that up. Me pursuing content creation, a good things. Big one, yeah. Spoonie, what a big question and what a good one. For me, I've yet to 100% figure it out, but getting their number at the event, making sure that you get their number and making sure that you text them like, hey, let's go hang out here. Like, get their number and then initiate a plan. Be like, hey, you said we should hang out. How about we go get coffee here? And then you'd like talk for a minute. Or like, hey, you said you wanted to hang out. There's another cool event like the one we went to. Here, let's go together. That has been the best way for me so far. But also, I just kind of wait for extroverts to adopt me too. I really love it when people do that. Is pursuing content a good idea for Blova? Well, so far you've got the Emperor and Judgment and Devil Reversed. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, no, this is a good idea. Judgment, Devil Reversed. The only thing, Blova, is don't put your worth into this. This is, yeah, these are very good cards. I feel like people will be attracted to you. People will kind of follow your lead very naturally. You seem like a natural, happy, bubbly, or I'm not even happy, bubbly, like someone people want to watch. You seem like naturally someone people want to watch, according to the cards here, Judgment, Emperor. But yeah, don't put any of your worth into these videos, because I do think you will be getting like hate comments on stuff, and I don't want that to like deeply affect you. We want you to be able to have that roll off of your back like water off a duck. And it's way harder, way easier said than done to have that kind of effect, right? But having haters is low-key validating. Okay, then maybe you're ready. Maybe you're just ready for this then. Be like, Mom, I made it. I think you're ready then, Blova. I think the answer is yes. Oh, then you're so ready. Lecca, welcome. Hello. Yes, feel free to put in your question with my question is. Pleiades, welcome back. I'm going to pull up our next, which is Black Cat. Ooh, what is your question? Hater born with me, I'm a twin. That's so good. I love that. You put it in, the bot eats it. The bot eats it if I bump you, unfortunately. So I do need to know what it is again. It goes, nyum, 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 nyum. I love questions. So... I think we can get to 20 likes on YouTube. I think that's easy. Bot hasn't been fed in months. Oh, man. Oh, go plug in your phone, Spoonie. Go find a place to plug it in. It's all right. If you're not here when your question comes up, I still read your answers, and you can look afterwards when the stream is done to see if your name ever came up on the desk. And then you'll know if your question was pulled or not. We have 23 watching. That means we can absolutely get to 20 likes. What are you guys aiming for 20 for? We can aim for 30. You're welcome, Bloba. What does Anubis mean by we are related? Ooh. Oh, Bloba, thank you. Anika, thank you. Four of Swords. So immediately we're starting strong with a card about dreams. Did you get this meeting or this advice or meeting in a dream? Okay. Some more info about that. Temperance. Water. We're gonna see if these get flipped or not. Can I get one more to finish this story for Black Cat? Yeah. Lynn does fantastic astrology chart reading for Western stuff. And then Blood Type, our lovely, lovely mod, does really good Vedic stuff. Hanged Man, okay. And so they're all reversed, so we're pulling these upright. Are you planning something special for the double birthday? Yes, we are. We have a friend who wants to go on a trip with us. And so we're saving up for that, for like the hotel and stuff. It's a short trip. I think it's like 3 hours out. But there's a city in the country we're living in that has hot springs. I love hot springs so much. So we want to go visit that. Let's see. We have Four of Swords, Temperance, Hanged Man, okay. Dreams, particularly running clear water and being stuck in one place. A river rock. A river rock. Hold on. You're not stuck there, you simply are there. A rock in the river. Hello, Bum Bum. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Mari. Welcome in. Yes, you may. Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands. So this was, as far as I can tell, Cucumber, this is like a Seven of Swords, metaphorically related, but I do think that Anubis wants to take you on as like a apprentice or an acolyte. Pleiades, thank you for the head pat, thank you. We'll get you bumped, A follower, right? Of Anubis. There's something very interesting, like they want to have you on as part of the team. It's a weird way to phrase it. I just don't know where to start. I'm really interested in this metaphor that he's giving of a pebble in a stream. I think that that's a good place to start. Something about this image of a pebble in the stream, like you have been sitting there and he's noticed you next to him for a very long time, and like you've slowly absorbed part of the river, right? The river makes you round, the river makes you smooth. It affects you even though you don't move, even though you're a stone sitting strong, right? He's noticed that. The Nile, yeah. Something about that metaphor is important. And I think that that has a hint of where to start. So Black Cat, you donated $5. Thank you so much. That means that you get a second question. What would you like your second question to be? Hello, Sky. For some reason, I only got the Discord notif right now. Weird. How'd your exam go? How do you feel, Sky? Any more news he wants to say? Yes, yes, yes. One of the exams of all time. Makes sense. Maybe you'll get the results of all time. Queen of Swords. Any more news from Anubis for Black Cat? Oh, that's an echo. That's like an entire other reading. Queen of Swords, Page of Wands reversed, 9 of Rings reversed. Is Anubis... Okay, so I am severely undereducated. Is Anubis the one that has the scales? Who works the scales of, like, the souls, if your soul weighs more than a feather or whatever? No? Okay. I ask because this feels to me like... Oh, the answer is yes? Oh, okay. It feels like he would like a payment. We're getting a lot of yeses and a lot of nos from a lot of different people. It sounds like for knowledge, Anubis would like some payment from you. 9 of Rings reversed. Like... It doesn't have to be like you burn money or something. It can be as easy as like, I heard scale. Oh, as in like, you thought I was asking if he was a lizard. No, he's a dog. Okay. I'm seeing gold. If you have something made of gold, like a coin, a necklace, a ring, something like that, he would like that as payment for information. You do not have to, like, throw it to the wind. You just have to dedicate it to him. Okay, so in spirit, that thing is his. Okay, you still own it, but it's his. Like, you still own it in the physical world, but it's his in the metaphorical world. Does that make any sense? Give it to him as an offering, right? It shouldn't be that hard to explain. I want a deal. Why are the spirits not offering me any deals? This is the first time that I've had somebody, like a spirit, come through and be like, I want to make a deal like this. This is the first time I've had this happen. But I don't work with Egyptian spirits often, right? This is not something I'm versed in, Egyptian deities, but he is out here saying like, I want a piece of gold, and then I'll tell you something, and then I'll tell you what you need to know. I'll give you the information, Queen of Swords, right? Oh no, we're on an ad break. Can you even hear me? But all the other spirits don't want deals? Not that I have known of yet. No one else has asked for one. None of the other spirits have asked for one. I've technically like made deals with spirits myself, but that's a very personal thing to do, making deals with spirits. And if someone else like me, for the sub, thank you so much. You probably did that so that you got through the ad break. I'm very sorry that you did that, Black Cat. I'm sorry that you had to do that. I promised I wasn't going to just not tell you things. Alley Cat, welcome! But yeah, it's a very, very, very personal thing to make a deal with the spirit. A very personal thing. So to have someone like a third-party reader like me tell you to make a deal with the spirit is actually kind of sus. That's something that you need to not take lightly. That's something that you need to be like making sure like that's something you want to do, right? Yeah, you can go rest. It's all right, Humongous. You can go to bed. You're all right. Teach me how to do it personally. Like I said, it's extremely personal. It varies from person to person. I can't really teach you how to do it because it depends on how your heart works. It depends on how magic in your brain works, right? It doesn't condemn you. No, it does not condemn you. I might speak to the god Anubis later. It doesn't seem like a bad idea. Bum Bums, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. No worries, blood type. I've got it. Growing up Catholic, I'm so scared of hell. I don't know anything about Catholic stuff other than it's gorgeous, so I can't help you. Sorry, I went on break. Okay, if I can find my ring, then yes. No, don't be sorry. I'm the one that had ads play on you during your reading. Don't be sorry. So I'm gonna bump Bun Bums, and I'm going to explain. Black Hat, did you hear most of what I said or any of what I said, or was it blocked by the ads? Because I know you heard me say that Anubis wants a gold offering from you, but you might not... Okay, it was blocked. You might not have heard that making a deal with a deity or a spirit is extremely personal, person to person to person, right? It's an extremely personal thing to do. So having a third party like me, like a reader, tell you to make a deal with a spirit or a deity is actually kind of sus. I don't want you to just blindly trust me. I want you to really sit with this and think if it's something you actually want to do and make that decision for yourself, okay? Because making a deal with a deity or a spirit is actually very, very, very personal and very meaningful, okay? Hold on, I think some of my overlays aren't working, so I'm gonna refresh them real quick. Neo, welcome in. Hello. Did you guess Anubis or did they tell you? They told me it was Anubis. They told me it was Anubis. So I would recommend that you reach out to Anubis, ask if, like, for confirmation that that was actually a message from him, a sign of confirmation. Sit with it. If he says, yes, that was me, I do want that. Sit with it, see if you actually want to do it, and then you can go through with it if you decide to do it. Don't blindly trust me, please. He said it multiple times from a few readers. For real? What do you want to do at the start with a stream that wasn't working? What do you mean, Brune? Okay. So it sounds like you've got it mostly under control, Black Cat. I trust you to take care of yourself. The only way for me to make a deal with a deity if that deity is my patron. That's alright. Oh, but okay. See you soon, Yandere. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up next, which I think is Pleiades, right? Oh, Bun Bun. And then we'll have Pleiades, because I think that accidentally went weird. Actually, I need to bump. I think I didn't bump. I think that was the problem. Let me go ahead and bump Leades. So, Bun Bun, what was your question? The bot eats it if I bump you. No worries, Neo. Go have a yummy, yummy dinner. In regard to my questions, oh, hello. Welcome to this side. Welcome to the YouTube side. I've been working on this for a while now, but it feels like an uphill battle. You said you wanted to do something with the overlay and it didn't work. Oh, right. That was not with the overlay, it was with the bot. Alley Cat, thank you so much for the tip. Thank you. Thank you for the head pat. But yeah, there's something inside the bot I want to work on, but it's not like ruining anything. How can I work through this anger that I end up losing control of sometimes? We'll bump Ellie. Thank you, thank you. How do we work through the anger for Ash or Bun Bun? Queen of Rings. Did I see my... Oh, I might not have. Let me look. I'm subbed and I know him from past encounters. Again, thank you so much for the sub. You might not have been able to hear me say thank you because of the ads. But it's really interesting to me that you've had this message come through multiple times. And I would love to know more about that, because that to me means that I'm doing my job right. And it makes me feel, it lets me know what's going on, right? Okay, and they're all upside down, so we're going to pull this upright. Queen of Rings, Hermit, Knight of Cups. How do we work through this anger? Gordo! Thank you so much! Thank you for the tip. Hi, I'm here now. Hi. It's me. It's my turn. Hold on. That's not quite right. You're not supposed to be here yet. And I need to put my pen away. Hi, let me sit down at my desk. Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm here now. Thanks, Corto. How do we work through this anger? Unfortunately, I'm definitely seeing, Bun, that part of working through this anger is going to be getting to someplace safe, getting to someplace safe and alone to cry. You need some crying time. Lots of paid readings from our generous tippers. Yes, it's so generous today. I don't know if I've done a single random question yet. Tell me more about Queen of Rings, though. To me, that sticks out. This is find some space, some safe, alone space to cry it out, because that works on your hormones. Like crying gets rid of excess hormones. I don't think that's a... Don't quote me. There's a lot of lies on the internet, and I don't know that one for sure. Like, I was not taught that in class, but as far as I know, crying lets out excess hormones. Crying is a very healthy way to get through emotions, because you're literally letting the emotions out of your body, right? And if you're working on trying to let go of anger, getting it out a different way is your best way, right? So usually give myself blocks to cry, but it hasn't been releasing. Yeah, no heck. You got 10 of swords? 10 of swords? Why am I from New York all of a sudden? 10 of swords? Nah, that's... You have so much pain in there. But please tell me more about Queen of Rings. What do you mean by Queen of Rings? Oh, thank you, Duck. Duck. 5 of Wands. Is this from, like, an argument? Is this anger coming from an argument between, like, a group, not just one other person, but between, like, you and a whole group? Cherry, congrats! Two of Wands. It comes from a group and also one-on-one. Okay. That might be where Two of Wands is coming from. I think what they're trying to say with Queen of Rings is that even if you feel like you're doing it wrong or you feel like you're handling the situation badly, they want you to know that they're proud of you because you're trying. All right? Some people don't even bother to try, okay? With Queen of Rings here, you're taking your own safety, your own feelings, you're prioritizing yourself, even if it's hard work, you're prioritizing yourself, and they're very happy that you're doing that because that's healthy. Valuing yourself, healthy. Even if it makes you angry and want to cry because other people aren't doing the same to you or aren't respecting you or whatever it is that's going on. That was a big lesson for me for a while. I needed that because I keep feeling like I'm messing up so much. I'm glad the effort at least is worth it. Yes, the effort is worth it. Once you start to value yourself, you start to realize how much anger comes from valuing yourself, how much anger and sadness is a result of valuing yourself, and you get like angrier because you're like, what do you mean? What do you mean like people could have been treating me better this whole time? What do you mean that like standing up for myself is work and hard and I have to do it and it's ugly work, right? But once you hit a certain peak, it gets so much better. I don't know if that's exactly the path that you're on right now, but that's the one I've been on, and so I want to tell you it does get much better. And they are recognizing that you're trying, and they want to tell you they're proud of you for that. But right now, finding a good, safe place, a good, safe time to cry it out is their best advice for you. So I really hope that that helps. I really hope that that makes you feel something, right? It's tough to value myself and balance out the work of being in situations that test it. Blood type says anger points towards our values. It shows us what matters and where we draw our emotional lines. Yes. Could not have said it better. You are loved. You are so loved. Thank you, Duck. I'm so glad it helps. That's all I want to do is help. I'm so glad. Thank you for asking. Thank you for trusting me with the question. Cheese Foams, welcome in. Now that's not correct. It's Pleiades' turn. So, sorry, Alley Cat, you will be next, but it is Pleiades' turn. So I'm going to @ Pleiade real quick. And then go ahead and do their message. And then we'll do Alley Cat. Because for some reason the bot got it confused. So, good people, bad behavior is on point. Do you see my message about Anubis? I might have. You might need to send it again, Black Cat. I might have missed it. You're so welcome, Ash. So Pleiades' question was, any messages or songs from Jen? Is he aware that I'm affected after the Emperor entity has left? Is he aware of how I'm feeling? And should I still go to Edinburgh? Hello, Pleiades. Welcome back. I know it doesn't say your name on the desk, but it is currently your turn. And we're going to ask for messages. Is he aware that you're affected? Is he aware of how I'm feeling? And should I still go to Edinburgh? Yikes. 2 of Swords, 6 of Rings reversed, 3 of Swords. Well, yeah, he's very aware of how you're feeling. He's very aware of how you're feeling. How about Edinburgh? Can I get one more card for Edinburgh, please? Three of Cups reversed. No. No. The message for Edinburgh is no. The message for is he aware? Absolutely. He told me once Lucifer is an illusion that we humans make up. Yes and no. Yes and no. I have certain opinions on that, but that's just personal stuff. The idea of hell is absolutely, in my opinion, an illusion that we humans make up. 2 of Swords, 6 of Rings first. I'm going to be looking at 6 of Rings. This artist in particular, they changed coins to rings. Sometimes I get a little confused. Consequences. Consequences. Misa, welcome! It didn't come out of my mouth. He said it's for me. Nice. Fun Mom, thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't say that I've worked with him, but I will say that I have worked adjacent, and I have enjoyed it. 2 of Swords, 6 of Rings reversed. Yeah, he's extremely aware. There's still a sense, Pleiades, of apology. There's still a sense of pain, of like walking that tightrope, of walking on eggshells with you. There's apology. This reeks of apology. Makes sense. Makes sense, Black Cat. Makes sense. Big no from Edinburgh. Messages or songs? I'm still not getting a song here for this one. Last one was quite silent as well for Pleiades. I'm still not getting a song with this one either. I'm racking my brain, promise. Well, Jen has fielded as well. Jen's feeling it as well. The feeling is mutual. So now it's Allie's turn. Alley Cat. What was your question? Let me see if I can't find it. Aha! No, no question. Corto said something in here when they did the summoning. Can you connect me to my patron saints? I remember in the past connecting to some sort of entity at some point. I disappointed them. I just know. Wait. Oh, I'm waiting. I don't think I've done a single random one today at all. No. I don't think I have. No, I'm just scared. Oh. So, Alley Cat. If you have your question ready, I do need that again. And Miss Lynn, though, they should be here soon. It's an hour. Just scared. Let's pull. Hey. Skip for now? Okay. Okay. Is it okay? Yeah, we can skip for now, Corto. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll tell you, I don't know much about saints. I just know I very much love Santa Lucia from like Sweden and Norway, and the practice of the crown of candles. Oh, never stop thinking about it. Never ever stop thinking about it. Hi Eshi, welcome, welcome. And then I think that we're finally to random questions. We're finally to random questions. It only took us 2 hours, but we're finally to random questions. Thank you so much, everybody, for the generosity today. It's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. Lynn will be here in a few minutes. And so let's pull our very first random question for today. It's Vasa, it's Fox. How will next week be? Six of Cups. Moon reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. And again, because the symbolism in this deck gets me a little bit confused sometimes, I'm going to pull up Six of Cups? What are you talking about here? Innocence and Nostalgia. Right! And okay. Moon reversed, Nine of Cups. Vasa, something about your family might come to light. Something like a secret from your family might come out. Something you didn't know about your family's past might come out, and it might not be pretty. It might be quite upsetting, actually. Ah, Alley Cat, there you are. Current vibe check between my separated partner and myself. Okay, so we'll do you next, Allie. Thank you for telling me. But something about your childhood, Vasa. A secret coming out from your childhood. It's not so pretty. A family past that you didn't know about. I keep seeing like china breaking, like old china breaking. I don't know what that's about. But I guess if you have old family china, be careful around it this week. And then we're gonna do... Hello, John! Welcome in! We're gonna do Alley Cat. They have their question now. What's the current vibe check between my separated partner and myself? 4 of Cups. Good question, John. Tower. And one more for Alley Cat, please. Thank you. No. That's an echo. Sometimes the lag on YouTube is pretty bad, Alley Cat, so don't worry too bad. 7 of Wands reversed. Again, the symbolism in this one is lacking. Only about 7 of Wands? Anxiety. Can anyone see it? I see it. Hold on, let me help your anxiety out a bit. I'm answering it now. Might have some lag. Ashy! Thank you for the head pat, thank you! So 4 of Cups reversed. The Tower. 7 of Wands reversed. There is like longing. There, like pining almost. There's pining. Longing, regret. Spider Bee! Thank you so much! Thank you very much for that. Pining, longing, regret, a general feeling of desperation and unease. There you are, Ellie Cat, welcome. Tower. Don't text them right now. Don't text them right now. You are both thinking about each other. You're both pining, but now is not a good time to try and talk again. There's this sense of unease, like the water is bad, right? Water is bad. I don't know why that's like poison. No one's poisoning each other. That's metaphorical poison. But Spider Bee is yandere. Yes, Spider Bee is yandere. But not... You are both thinking about each other. You are both kind of desperate for each other. But it is a bad time to reconnect because the energies are so turbulent. The energies are so high and kind of nasty, right? Not yet, Humongous, not yet. We have only done one random question all day today. So right now we've got Yandere to bump and we have Eshi to bump. Let me go ahead and do that. And Where was mine? We just did yours. We just did yours, Alley Cat. I just finished yours. So, Eshi, what was your question? The bot eats it when I bump you. Goes yum 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 yum. Sky! Thank you for the head pat, thank you! How can I bring more love into my life? Perfect, I'm already on the right deck. How can we bring more relationship, more romance, love into your life? Oh, Anika, thank you. That's okay. I'll bump Sky after after I pull up the next one, so that it's in the right order. Page of Wands. How can we bring more romance, relationship, love into Eshi's life? They have so much to say to you, Eshi. They keep dropping like the entire deck. And it is not great. Like, that's not a bad sign, but I can't read that much. Yeah, your name wasn't on the desk, Allie. I'm sorry about that. Your name was not on the desk, but the last reading was yours. Can I get one more for Eshi? Because apparently when I bump people, it puts my name on the desk. I don't really understand that. But... please tell me when it's my turn. Oh, for your saint question? You're having a great time, Sky. 6 of Wands reversed, Page of Wands reversed, Knight of Swords, 4 of Swords. How do we get more... how do we get more romance, love into Eshi's life? Again, 6 of Wands. A lacking amount of pride. Four of Swords is about dreams, and Knight of Swords is about like learning or being a student, being in class. And then we have Page of Wands reversed, 6 of Wands reversed. To me, that would be something like thinking you're better than other people. I'm not saying that you're currently doing that, but it sounds like you might think that you're not good enough, right? Sometimes it's the opposite. And you might think you're not good enough. Now is the time. People love confidence. People love confidence. They go nuts for it. They chase after it. Let's have people chase after you. We want to make you become your dream self. Four of Wands, dreams. Knight of Swords, learning. We need you to learn about yourself. We want you to take care of yourself. Learn what your body needs to feel taken care of and beautiful. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel confident? It's time to be a scientist about your own self-confidence. It's time to take notes, to make a field journal and be a little weird researcher in Safari. You're taking little field notes like you're writing for National Geographic, but it's about you and how you feel good. I felt good when this happened. I felt bad when this happened. I felt great when this happened. Okay, how do we make the good things happen more often, right? If you feel great in an archaeologist of the Monument of the Self, Corto, that's gorgeous. I love that. Yes. Eshi, that's what we're going for. We want you to be your dream self. And to do that, we gotta be this weird little scientist, Knight of Swords. Take note of when you feel good and see if you can't make it happen more often. Lean into it, right? Also, relevant to that, cringe is dead. Cringe is dead, okay? So work on that and you'll start to get more confidence, and that confidence, like I said, makes people go crazy. You should have people following you around once you're confident. You don't have to try to be confident, though. The confidence comes from feeling good. That's why we need to be a little weird scientist about it. We want you to feel good, and then confidence will just, like, happen. If you're trying to be confident when you don't feel good yet, it'll come off as weird and artificial. Even more so to you and your brain. It won't feel good. The corpse of cringe was found near the river, says Duck. I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so unfortunately we have bumped people out of order. We have... Hold on. I need to see something really quick. We have Sky, we have Yandere. Is that everyone that I haven't done yet? Or are there more? Yeah, that's why I... Okay. Because it's so confusing to people, I am going to do Sky now because the name is on the desk and I can't change that. So, we're going to go for... Anika. Did you tip Anika? Oh my gosh, Corto, thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you. Have a good day, Corto. Okay, I was just asking about tips. Because everyone else's is random, and tipped readings get read first. So I was just making sure I hadn't missed anyone who was tipped. So right now we have Sky and we have Yandere who needs read because they tipped. So Sky asked, actions I can take now. It's a very important window for me, both astrologically and physically with uni break. I sent questions about it in the past, but I can't really find communities I'm drawn to. Ooh! They're like, yeah, there's actions. There's so many actions you can take. We have Moon. 6 of Rings. Sky, hello! Welcome back! Right when it's your turn. And 10 of Wands reversed. No, don't be sorry, everybody. It's alright. Don't be sorry. I haven't had a chance to do, like, any random readings yet today, because everyone's being so generous and tipping. Thank you. Judgment, 6 of Swords reversed, 6 of Rings, 10 of Wands reversed. It's not quantity, it's quality. It's not how much can you do, how many actions, what actions are you doing. It's the quality of said actions. You don't have to go very far for this. 6 of Rings, Judgment. I said quite about less, but I really can't find any communities I'm on to. Can't find any communities I even want to try to join. All I can think about is gay bars. Communities and not... Yeah, no, that's fair, Sky. For me, it was clubs. I saw an ad for the radio club at my university, and I immediately was there signing up. Not because I had ever wanted to do radio before, but because I saw the ad and went, wait a minute, that's for me. Wait a minute, that's for me, and I didn't even know it. There's something about that. See if there isn't like a club fair or a club directory for your school. Mostly thinking about cool classes, but I'm studying enough and I don't want to spend so much money. That makes sense. Sophia, welcome in. Hello. There's only like 1 or 2 things or communities that you need to go find or you need to be a part of, as long as they are very good. You don't, like I said, it's quality over quantity. We have something hidden in here. I saw it. It's gone still. Oh, Misa, thank you. Ah, there it is. Temperance. Keep looking. Keep looking. I go for 2 weeks and people are pretty toxic. No, and I'm not talking LGBT specific. I'm talking like anything that just sounds fun to you. Just naturally, anything that sounds naturally fun to you. You don't need like specific LGBT places. You need to find natural, that's not natural. You need to find like organic connections with people, where that would be just a fun place you want to go, regardless of LGBT stuff, right? Even though next week they're hosting gluten-free ramen meetup just for me. That's so cute, Sky. Oh. How do I even... Maybe I'm too chronically not online. No, that's so sweet though, Sky. Like, I understand it. Touch grass too much. I think... the people in the one that you're going to now and at ramen meetup, obviously there's someone in there who cares about you. You can ditch the club and keep just the one person that you like. Ask to hang out with them. Find out who their friends are. What other clubs do they go to? What other clubs do they know about? Is there like a... I don't know. You could even make it like a little bit romantic. Maybe there's like a dance club where they teach you different kinds of dances and you have to pair off. That's like tropey almost, but I saw there only once. And she was so nice to me. Then be friends with her. Be friends with her and ditch the rest of the club. Right? It's like the card said, quality over quantity. There is something out there for you, you just have to find it. She has 20 expensive board games and holy government disability benefits. Nice. It sounds like you made a good friend. Cards say keep looking, keep trying. Cards say keep looking, keep trying. There is a group out there for you. And you'll find it. Just keep looking. Unfortunately, a kind of wet answer, but important. There's no deadline, by the way. There's also no deadline. I know you said it's an important window, but there's no deadline for this. If you can find a list of clubs at your school, definitely kind of peruse through that, by the way. Okay. And then finally, we're gonna get to Yandere. Ooh. How to navigate life. I really don't know how to find these even. I just hope it's not something advertised online because I don't touch the internet. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay to not touch the internet, and in fact, that's probably healthy. I know that I found the ones that I wanted to go to through just like random bulletin boards, through word of mouth, right? Ask this woman if there's other clubs she likes to go to. And have fun with those. Have fun with those ramens. Mademoiselle, thank you so much. Welcome in. And I know they have a bunch of political groups. And you don't have to join those. You don't have to join those if you don't want to. So, how to navigate life's chaos better. And anything further from my spirit guides about how I'm moving through life right now. Thank you, Duck. Death reversed, King of Wands reversed, Nine of Swords. How to navigate life's chaos better right now. Oof. Okay, so that's the chaos. How do we navigate it? Nine of Swords, anxiety, overwhelm, prickly when your skin gets all prickly and your hair raises. Got that feeling in the back of your neck that you're about to bolt. Seven of Rings. Okay. Little things make it better, but how... That's great and all. That's great and all. Little steps lead to big places. But how do we navigate these little steps? How do we know what direction to go to? What signs are we looking for? You've got big changes going on right now, Yandere, that you're not happy about. And it's okay to not be happy about them and not like them in the moment. Yeah, we talk about how, oh, everything always works out. Like, that's great. But in the moment, it still is terrible. Right? Yeah, that's what Nine of Swords is. That's Nine of Swords energy. I'm not saying that Nine of Swords is causing it. I'm saying that is why Nine of Swords is here. Lovers reversed. Devil reversed. Ooh. Okay, Yandere, I hope that this isn't like too blunt or too cruel of the cards to say. But I trust you to not take it to heart if it does not apply to you. But seeing the Lovers reversed, Devil reversed tells me that you are taking actions in your life that you know are detrimental to you, but you do them anyway because of like the little hit that you get from them. All right, this is like an addiction. This is self-sabotage, maybe. This is talking down to yourself, but like a lot bad. To the point of addiction, like you can't get out of it. Addiction doesn't have to be like to drugs. It can be to not prioritizing yourself. Like this is a very... It feels like there's often no other option. Yes, Yandere. Yes, I completely understand that. It feels like there's no other option because you feel like out of spoons, right? Because... Hello! Marza, welcome! Iman! Oh, welcome, welcome! For me, it was like... I knew I needed to take care of myself by doing X. But, like, X took 5 spoons and I simply only had 2. So I would do what I could, and I knew it wasn't enough. And I knew that it wasn't enough, and I knew that because of my actions, I would hurt more later. But, like, what else was I supposed to do? I was out of spoons. I couldn't do anything else. It's a very defeatist place to be. It's a very cyclical place to be. Hello, I'm on Yes You May. So once you think of a question, you can put it into chat with "my question is," and then your question. The bot will grab it, put it into the hat, and then they are pulled randomly from the hat. I'm so out of spoons and it's been years. Yes, okay. So from me, not from the cards. From me, that is, that kind of self-sabotage like that is a cry for help. Because, like, of course it is. What else would it be? You want help to get the thing you need to get done and you can't get there by yourself. Right? Being able to learn how to articulate what you need and ask for it and not feel immense shame from that is a big step forward. Saying no to things so that you have more spoons is a big step forward. Therapy, just getting into therapy any way you can. See if your workplace gets you any kind of therapy discount or anything like that. Get some therapy. I promise it helps so much. There's no way I can show up socially for people in their projects and take care of myself. Then simply stop showing up. Simply stop showing up. Sophia, welcome in. Hello, thank you for this sub. Tell them you can't do it right now. And try not to feel shame. I know you'll feel shame anyway. But you need to drop stuff. But I need a job that pays me enough and doesn't take 45 hours a week. Yes. And unfortunately, neither a therapist nor the cards can fix not enough money-itis. Because we live in that kind of world right now. And there's not... Like, it sucks. I'm not saying there's nothing you can do, because there is, but it sucks. Full stop, right? I still think... Why are you yelling? Blood type. Not yet, Cookie, no. I still think what I said about what you can do to help, asking for help, articulating exactly what you need, not feeling that shame, getting into therapy however you can, talking to your doctor about it if you can, really will help. It is difficult to get out of this hole. but we are here for you and we will get that for you, okay? Next thing. Like, I've ruined things, physical items that I really cared about, like really cared about. I've ruined them because I simply could not take care of them the way I wanted to. And I didn't have the spoons to do it. Multiple times this has happened to me. And I regret every single one of them because I didn't ask for help. I didn't speak up. I didn't have like the spoon to speak up, it felt like. But like using one spoon to speak up instead of doing something else. I promise you can get out of this. Last 4 have been so bad fits. Personally supposed to finally get support from community and shadow work. Also vouch folks check for vitamin deficiencies. Yes, it can mess a person up. Also, if you have a carbon monoxide detector is also very important, especially if you're starting to like miss any time or be confused by your own actions. Carbon monoxide detector. But please speak up if you can, when you can, about what kind of help that you need, because I know the feeling. Let's get your second question in. Can we get one more about guides? What do the guides want to say for Yandere? Maybe not my current group. 9 of Cups. Yeah, maybe not your current group. But let's see what else they have to say. The world. You will get to the end of this. I am living proof that there is the end of this. You do find one day that suddenly you have enough spoons to do a thing. And then doing that thing, just like having it done, gives you enough extra spoons to do one more thing. And then having that thing done gives you enough more spoons to do 2 more things. And then suddenly you're spiraling upwards instead of spiraling downwards. And you realize that you can get out of it. I promise you, this is an emotion you will feel. You will get there. And I want to make sure that you get there as quickly as you can. Empress, 5 of Rings. You will get there. World and Empress, you are going to get there, to spiraling upwards, to being who you want to be and where you want to be. You'll get out of this. I promise. Your current group of people, perhaps you can't rely on them the way you want to, and that's why you're in this rut in the first place. Finding another group is immensely difficult, but it will be worth it. And 5. Financially, it's gonna suck. Financially might be the hardest part to get out of. But emotionally, physically, socially, spiritually, those will happen sooner rather than later, right? The financial part, we're all kind of in that boat. Yeah. Unfortunately. Some therapists are just bad for you, just straight up terrible for you. I've had pretty bad therapists. And I've had therapists who I knew immediately were like, oh, you're not good for me. And then I've had therapists who I worked with for a very long time who meant well and actually made things worse. But in general, the concept of therapy is so good for people. Financially, it's gonna suck. Shout out to me moving again. And I did read for you for that last time, and that is gonna help. Wherever you're going, wherever this moving situation is going to help with that. So I promise you, you will get to the point where suddenly you're getting out of that hole instead of just feeling at the bottom of this. I'm so glad you're here, Yandere. I'm so glad you're here. The click factor, yeah. And also just like their style, right? I had one, like this is kind of a nightmare story, but I had one therapist who, like, I didn't know I was autistic at the time, but I was like, I can't stop fidgeting, I can't stop eating, I don't know what's going on. And like, spoiler alert, it was my birth control that was doing this, but I didn't know that at the time. And like, I don't know what's going on, and I've really been thinking at work about getting one of those Chewy necklaces that like moms get for babies, that are like the big gummy like silicone beads, and then the babies chew on it. I was like, I'm thinking about getting one of those for myself, just to like chew on at work, just to like help me not be fidgety, help me like concentrate better, help me not constantly be eating all of the time. I think it'll really help. And she's like, we're trying to, she had like this thick Russian accent. I hate to make fun of her, but she's like, we're trying to be more of an adult, not less of one. And I was like, sitting there in her office like, oh, this one's not for me. This therapist ain't for me, dog. Okay, and now I think we're back to random questions. Jewelry is generally so smart. There is, and I have been laughing at this for years, and I want one very badly. There is a website called Choose Jesus, I think. And they have those Chewy jewelry, but they're rosaries. I have never been Catholic. I have never been like around Catholics, but I'm like, I want one of them so bad. Oh wait, we're finally back to random questions. Let's see who we can pull up. Glad I was able to leave. It took a minute to like coordinate leaving, right? That takes a long time to like find a new therapist, to figure out all that with like get all the medical stuff in order and blah 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 and switch. So I was stuck with her for a few more months, but like, it's better if you don't have to do that. So many therapists are so excellent with depression, anxiety, and just lose all competency around autism. Unfortunately. Yeah, it does work that way. Ingrid! Ingrid, what is coming next in my life till the end of this year? Ask me how I know. Big mood. Hanged Man. Half-hour warning for stream, everybody. Half hour till the end of stream. I've had bad therapists. It just happens. But like, the net is so positive that I still really push it for people. I still really think it's beneficial because the net is so positive, even if sometimes it's pretty bad. Chewy rosaries are so tempting. Me on my way to make demon altering. I would buy one so fast, Yandere. I would buy someone so fast. Oh my god. You should warn them they're not here. I know they said something about needing to be on a phone call and I hear them talking in the other room. So something's going on. I'm realizing chat's full of autistic cat lovers. Yeah, I don't know how, because it's not like I have like a big lesbian flag out or a big autism flag out, but like y'all know, and we all just kind of find each other. We all just kind of find each other no matter what, and I'm so happy about it. Can I get one more, please, for Ingrid? 6 of Swords. Hanged Man. High Priestess reversed. 6 of Swords. And Ingrid's question was, what's coming next in my life till the end of the year? So the next 3-4-ish months. We have there's going to be some kind of blockage for you. Something that you don't believe yourself about. That you need to trust yourself in order to move on. Now, the good news is I think you're going to move on by the end of the year, but you could move on faster if you worked on it and figured out what this is and just didn't work on just chance, right? That's what tarot's for. It's to give you little warnings like this, little heads up. Hangman, High Priestess reversed. You know something in your gut, but you're not believing yourself. You have the saying in English. In Swedish, we say similar berries. Yeah, in English, it's birds of a feather. Birds of a feather flock together. Anika says, just completed my master's in clinical psychology. And even I'm not always a good fit for myself. What works for my clients doesn't always work for me. Yeah. Also, yeah, big congrats. Hi, Scorpio girl. Welcome in. Bye, Ash. Have a good day. So let's see, for Ingrid, what's this thing you need to believe in yourself a little bit better about? Hmm? Five of Rings, 3 of Swords reversed. Oh, okay. Ingrid, there's something about like not needing as much money as you think that you do. And you're like, no, that can't be right. Like, no, that's dangerous. Ooh. Oh, that's a dangerous spot. If I don't need that much, what if I need more later, right? And so you're scared to admit that you don't, that something about money isn't adding up to you. You need to admit it. 10 of Cups and you'll feel so much better. 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Yeah, you're going to feel amazing. Something about money you need to admit to yourself and you'll feel much better before the end of the year. But you have to get past believing yourself. What good company we have. Yes, blood type. Exactly. Exactly, exactly. So let's see. Our next random question is Spoonie. What do I need to do for the upcoming what do I need to know for the upcoming 7 days? Strength. You're welcome, Ingrid. Bye. Bye, Andre. Have a good day. Oh, Duck, thank you for being a cheerleader. Thank you. One more and we'll get to 30. One more card. One more card for Spoonie, please. Thank you. 9 of rings. Strength reversed. 3 of rings reversed. 9 of rings. Oh, hold back. Okay, Spoonie, something about this week is really good for applying to jobs. I know that you said that you're very scared or like haven't been able to do interviews before. This week is really good. Like, don't hold back. Find jobs where you can work alone, where you don't need to work with other people, where you can work asynchronously or whatever. Even if it's not in the job description, as long as you look at it and you go, I can do that by myself. Apply. Don't hold back. Apply. This is a really good week. A really good week for this kind of stuff, for finding a job like that. Sweet Scoats, welcome in. I love your name. So I'm going to pull another random question. But yeah, we do free tarot readings Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Forsaken Waltz is our next random question. Ooh, good question, Sweet Goats. Forsaken asked, what will happen for me till the end of the year? Eight of Cups. 6 of Wands reversed. King of Cups. Okay. Forsaken, you might have a really good romance. First and foremost, a very good romance. 6 of Wands reversed. 8 of Cups. 6 of Wands reversed. Hold on, I'm gonna look. 8 of Cups. Again, like I said, the symbolism on this deck is a little bit lacking. New pathways. New pathways. Like or you will become bald. Duck, thank you. Sophia, don't worry about the bot. Just put in your question one more time. She gets a little bit confused if your very first message is your question. So just try putting that in one more time. Yeah, a good romance. New pathways. Trying new things, meeting new people, and meeting a good person here. King of Cups, we joke about him a lot. He's kind of the perfect man. He is also bald. Thank you, Duck. 6 of Wands reversed, though. All of this good stuff is going to be happening to you. Don't let it get to your head. It's all right to be proud of yourself with things. And it's all right to follow it. It's encouraged to be proud of yourself. You're encouraged to follow the path that gives you joy, that gives you purpose. But don't, there's almost a sense of like entitlement here. Try to avoid that. You do deserve everything, but don't think that you're better than anyone else. Everyone else also deserves all of these things. So many, many, many good things coming to you, Forsaken Waltz, but don't let it get to your head. Oh, interesting. What happened to Sophia? Let me check the hat, make sure that you're in there. Weird. Let me check something real quick in the bot. Sophia would this one. 1 second, I'm manually giving you a ticket. Don't know what happened there. But try one more time. It should work now. Oh wait, no, you're in here. You're in here already. Don't worry about it. You're already in here. So Jen's feelings are much the same as me. Yes. Jen's feelings are mirrored. There's also a lot of apology. Pleiades. A lot of apologetic feelings from Jen. Yeah, you're in there from earlier, Sophia. No worries. So let's see. 15-minute warning. 15-minute warning for stream. And our next random question is Schneedsy. Schneedsy asked, what was the catalyst for my ex-Bexy and her partner to suddenly deciding to disrespect me, leading to the end of the friendship? Remind Lynn to show you my art after stream. Okay. Catalyst. Okay. We can figure out catalyst since that's not like, I don't think that's technically a third-party question. What was the catalyst? Ace of Wands. I can't do questions about how other people think, feel, or will act on stream. I call them third-party questions. Or third-person questions, yeah. I don't think that this is the same. Schneezy rhymes with Izy. Thank you. What is the catalyst here? Ace of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Wands. Wow, okay. The catalyst. Wands. Wands, 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 wands. Victory. I'll know for next time. Don't worry about it, Schneezy. I am reading for you because I don't think this technically counts as a third-party question. I think the catalyst is almost like something got in their heads that they're better than other people, which is a ongoing theme today, by the way. A lot of people are getting stuff like this, either warnings about it happening to themselves or other people having this problem. But they somehow, something got into their heads that they're better than other people, or better than you. There was a single moment. Ace of Wands. Cookie! Thank you for the head pat, thank you! And they have put themselves up on like a pedestal. They think they're very, very important. Leave that by nose. Thank you, Rowan. So we'll go ahead and bump Cookie. And pull you up. I got it. And let's see, is your question over here on? Yes. Will my financial situation improve this year? I want to buy stuff again. Big mood. Now purr. That's my best purring impression. I wish I could purr, but my partner owes me money for work I did. I also frequently stood up for myself against my ex-besties. Toddler outbursts. Yikes. Will Cookie's financial situation improve this year? Oh, good night, Bloba. Thank you for being here. Bunnies don't purr. They like kind of chew on their teeth and it makes a yum yum crunching noise. Yes, it was. It was called Spoonie. What is summoning? Summoning is how you get the haunted doll to arrive. 2 summonings. And the haunted doll is here. What sound do bunnies make? Kind of a crunching noise. I would assume something like this. That's probably the noise that bunnies make. It's not like that, but you know what I mean. That's closer. I'd say that's the noise bunny make. Your spread looks scary? I don't think so. 5 of Swords reversed, 7 of Wands reversed, Page of Rings reversed, 2 of Cups. Scary, yes or no? Will your financial situation improve this year? Maybe not until... I mean, if anything, 2 of Cups at the end here, we have like a sugar partner. You might find a significant other, and that would improve the situation drastically. But unfortunately, the rest of this year, 5 of Swords reverse would be like putting in a lot of effort and not seeing anything come out. 7 of Wands reverse, like other people aren't helping you out. Page of Rings, money just isn't working. But romance might. Romance might work real well this year, Cookie. I'm sorry. It's not what you want to hear. And I'll say this. I say it all the time. Tarot reads the future, but it's the future we're currently on. Any and all choices you make that are not on autopilot change the future. You can make this not happen, but it does require conscious effort to change your path, right? May we all find a sugar partner except those of us who want to be sugar partner. I love that. Yes. Oh, it's over here. And then everybody, this is a 5-minute warning. 5 minutes until the end of stream. I'll probably be able to get through like 2 more questions. And then I will invite you all to come back for another tarot reading. We do this Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Harry, will I be moved by wintertime? 10 of Cups. Two of Rings. Hello, Willy Bug. Welcome back. 4 of Wands. Emperor, Empress. There's a strong... Not yet, Willy Bug. No. Sorry. A strong emphasis on a relationship here. And I know Emperor is reversed, but I really think this is a strong, happy relationship. by the end of the year, right? Just will I be moved by winter time? The answer is no. I don't think that you will be moved by winter time, but you will be strong with a partner. I don't know if it's a partner you currently have or one you'll find in the future, but you'll have this. It like won't matter to you as much by winter time. I don't think you'll be moved, but it won't matter to you as much by then because you'll have this strong relationship, this strong support. And I don't know if this is somebody you already have or if somebody you find, but it won't matter so much. You're so welcome, Harry. You're so welcome. And then this will probably be the last one for today. It's Nick. What path is wise for me to reconcile with my ego? Yeah, Nick dipped, but we can tag him over on Discord. No, Mademoiselle, not yet. Nine of Rings. Chariot.
That's my name.
And can I get one more for Nick? How are we reconciling with ego? Knight of Wands. Nine of Rings reversed. Chariot reversed. Knight of Wands. Reconcile with my ego. There's a sense of being very still. Chariot reversed, a stillness. I'm sure that that's something you do a lot anyways, though. A sense of being still. But then with Knight of Wands, I got like dancing. The stillness has to do more with like like not leaving your house, not necessarily being still like meditating, but a stillness is in like not leaving your house much, which I don't recommend, but that's the image I'm getting. Nine of Rings reversed. Chariot reversed. Knight of Swords. Gardening. Wait a minute. Gardening. Ooh, it might be gardening. Like growing your own vegetables? If that's not something you already do, Nick, I have no clue if that's something you already do. Hello! You did come back on your reading. And I think that the answer is like gardening and growing your own vegetables, by the way. Will this be uploaded to watch again later? Yes, it will. It will stay on YouTube. It will be here for you to watch again as you wish. Consider tipping your server if you enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Blood. Yes. If you had a good time, if you had a good reading here, please consider tipping. But I think we are going to wrap it up for now. I do this Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And in the in-betweens, I do art. And on Sundays, Lynn does astrology. So work with nature, that would be awesome. Yes, exactly. So I will see you all very soon on Sunday morning for Lynn's astrology stream. Is it ending now? Yes, it is. But before we end, let's go ahead and find somebody else who's doing tarot so you can all go get some more tarot and we can give them some viewers. So let's see if there's anybody good to give a nice raid to, so you guys can keep asking your questions as you need. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid Sage Leaves. So here is a link to somebody else who's doing tarot over on Twitch that you can ask some questions to. So I will leave you in their hands. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. I love you all very, very much. Have a blessed rest of the day. Thank you, Anika. I'll see you all later. Oh, thank you, Sophia. That means so much to me. I'll see you again very soon, okay? Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. And I'll see you on the Discord on the in-between if you want. Link is in the pinned comment if you haven't joined yet. Okay. Bye-bye. I have to go to Spanish class.